right, we're in the middle of a big costume deal, looks like. All right.
Those are not the original earrings. That's what I came to the conclusion.
Yeah, it says 14 karat gold. Plated. Fun. I mean, how much money you got into this thing?
You know what I paid for it. I really don't care. It's all junk.
If you want 40 bucks for all of it?
That's more than I was hoping. That's fine. That's
Okay.
fine.
It seems okay. Okay, so 40, 10 for the Pokemon cards. So 40, 50, 60. I had 3 on the coins. 63, 68. What about this stuff? 5 bucks.
Those are plated.
All right, so 72.
Not much I can do with that.
Well, the knife is cute. Might sit on eBay for 2 years, but it's a thing to get eyes on our eBay. Our eBay. Go check it out.
Maybe you'll see that knife.
Maybe you'll see this knife.
All right, and 75 for the sterling pile.
Oh,
So 72 plus 75 plus, call it 150. 75 and 75.
that's good.
Alrighty.
Right on.
Oh, I took a little bit of a chance. The guy who's been fronting me all the vintage Playboys, well, not fronting me, I pay for them outright. The guy who's been giving me all the vintage Playboys had some Sports Illustrated, like vintage magazines. I want to say I paid him like 20 cents an issue. I have absolutely no idea how well I'm going to do on these. They're in like okay condition. And I figured for 20 cents an issue, I can't go wrong. eBay starting to bet $1, do them in lots by year. But I'm going through all these and I'm noticing all of the ads in the old Sports Illustrated, like all of them, are either cigarettes or smoking. That's right. Go ahead, sit back, read a Sports Illustrated about an athlete, and have a cigarette, you fat fuck. And another exciting news, we got our first negative piece of feedback on eBay, and I am kind of pissed about it. Let me show you why. For those of you guys who don't know, if you've never used eBay before, and I've been using eBay since I was 13, and I'm 32, so I've been using it for a long, long, long time. Negative feedback is reserved for the most extreme circumstances. You gotta be really pissed to leave negative feedback, and in my opinion, have it be justifiable. If something went wrong with the order, but the seller offered to do a return or make it right, then the seller did everything that they could. Shit happens in the mail. Or if you're dissatisfied with what you bought, but again, the seller offered a return, they offered to do something to make it right, then they've given customer service. They don't deserve negative feedback. Now, if they outright lied about what they were selling, that's a different thing. So here's what we have here. Item delivered and is lovely. However, product was advertised as working, and it does not wind, so you can set time, but it doesn't keep time as you can't wind it. Number one, it's a very, very nice gold fill watch. I think I bought this one on the road. Like it's custom, it's engraved. This is such a nice watch. Now, okay, I guess somehow it stopped working in the mail because when I had it, I shook it. In fact, I'm pretty sure I even got it on camera working. Like the hand, it worked when I shipped it off. I guess apparently somehow in the mail it stopped working, but this person has a brand new feedback score of 3, so obviously they don't understand the implication of negative feedback and how extreme it is, and like how you don't do that if you're overall satisfied with the product, something small happened. But what really gets me about this is I offered a return. I even offered to do a 50% refund. So I was gonna give her half of her money back, and instead of even communicating with me at all, negative feedback, and that was it, and has ghosted me, so. Of course, it's a Karen that leaves me bad feedback. Like that feedback to me just screams Karen. Yeah, let's take a gander.
Okay, so I got a wheat pen here. I don't know.
Yeah, these are usually worth 2 cents. This one's worth 2 cents.
How do you know that?
I know my coins.
I know, I believe you.
Mass-produced the hell out of these.
Yeah.
If this was like a 1914D, this would be worth money. There's only a few pennies that are worth money, and this isn't one of the dates.
How about 1992?
No, it's too new. Basically pre-60 or post-64, it's not really worth anything.
I don't have any really older coins here. The 1952 quarter.
This is worth the silver value. Yeah, this would be worth $4.
$4?
$4 silver value.
How much do you think it'll go up in price if I hold on to it?
If you keep it for years, yeah.
That's what I
I
probably
think
do.
it could double over the next 5 years.
$8.
$8, yeah. You get 4 now or 8 in 5 years?
I'll do 4 now.
Okay.
Take the 4 now. That's why I have them. How about a 1971 S?
2 new. Circulated. The other thing with these coins is they've got to be uncirculated.
Bicentennials?
Is it silver? It is not. No, the S mint ones are 40% or 35% silver.
The S mint and the no mint mark is still from the San Francisco Mint, though, right?
No, it's not. There's going to be an S on it.
From the San Francisco Mint. A proof coin, it has no mint mark.
A proof coin is going to have an S on it. It's going to come from San Francisco.
What if there's no mint mark?
That's from Philadelphia.
That comes from Philadelphia?
Yeah.
I believe you. So none of these are worth any money.
No, I can just take a glance and tell you it's just
How about the
pocket
2000?
change. 2 new.
Thank you for the $4 for my
In
order.
all
That's
the-
the best payout ever.
Yeah.
In all the coins that I have come across in my career, I've never seen what you're describing. I've never seen anything even close to it where somebody's like, oh, but that variety is worth all this money.
Can I bring in the official red book and just show you? Just so
I
you don't,
have
probably
the
have a
red
red
book.
book.
Yeah, I got it.
You don't mess with them.
I don't mess with them.
Appreciate you.
Pleasure, you guys. Have a nice weekend. So I'm doing right now, I'm calling it an Evan-a-thon because I just spent like all of my operating capital and I spent it at 3 p.m. on a Friday and I'm not gonna be open tomorrow because I do need fucking 1 day off. I've been working like 7 days a week for too long. But I realized as I spent all that money, that was all my money for next week and it's the end of the week and I need to fucking sell this shit or it's gonna screw me up for next week. So I'm having an Evan-a-thon here on TikTok where I am shaking my ass trying to sell as much of this as I can. It's over, it's really effective. I've sold almost $10,000 since I logged on about 40 minutes ago. But basically, I can't go home until I sell the bulk of that stuff, so. Buy some fucking silver from me so I can go home, pet my kitty, play with my pussy. Can we see your showcase? Check out my YouTube videos. You can see all my showcase in my YouTube videos. I don't want to unplug my rig and walk over and do that. Plus, I'm a little busy doing my song and dance. I'm about halfway to going home. What would I consider as investment worthy? Any kind of gold or silver or platinum? I would stay away from palladium. It's my recommendation. Rhodium, forget it. Way too expensive. Cryptocurrency, I really feel you can't go wrong. I do think cryptocurrency, A, is becoming more relevant by the day. B, is an entirely new wealth class that has withstood the test of time and has withstood all kinds of hurricanes and governments coming after it, so it's not going anywhere. We got $60 on this little thing. As soon as I saw that, I was like, oh, I know that's money. It's cute. No, it's totally useless, functionally.
I have some copper ones now.
So cute. Why'd somebody order a tube of eagles and all I have are eagles in these cases and I can't quite get this one. So if there's one way to get it open. Wow, I almost broke the door and I did not break this open.
You're trying to break that open?
Yeah, but I did make it easier to get open, look at that. And adding to my no good, awful, very bad, unlucky day, because I seem to be having one of those today. First thing I did this morning, this is a $1,400 coin. It's a kilo silver graded MS70 by NGC, and my dumbass dropped it, and the case cracked all the way back here, which you can get this fixed, but the turnaround time is a headache. It might take like upwards of like 2 months to get it fixed, and it costs money. I was fronted this piece by my new guy, and now I can't return it to him because I broke it. So I'm stuck with it, and I gotta try and flip it. So $200 mistake right here. This went from being $1,400 to $1,200. And apparently adding to that, I bought a silver chain from a remote deal, and the silver chain turned out to be not good. So I overpaid on the chain, and then I sold somebody a fake chain on eBay. Luckily, they don't seem to be pissed, but between this like most recent piece of negative feedback, like I just don't want any more. And it's one of those days where like when it rains, it pours. So I'm just hoping that this is the end of my bad shit today. Oh, actually, no, there is one more piece of bad news. My other employee has COVID, so he's gonna be out for 2 weeks. Hooray! And if I rack my brain, I can probably think of something else that went wrong today, so I'm gonna shut this off before I keep thinking and start to cry. Got a remote deal coming in here. I just opened it up. Couple of sterling silver rings, Sigma Alpha Epsilon. They were on my college. There's a sterling ring, a nice chain, and kind of like a whatever watch. Okay, so we got 56.7 grams. This is a $10 item. Does it work? not ticking, doesn't work. $5. Just under 2 ounces of sterling. So I'll round up, say $40 for this pile. We're gonna make it 45 because I'm not gonna melt these rings down. I'm gonna resell them, and this chain I can resell. Yeah, 45 is a good price. I'm gonna make like $20 at 45. So that's what we'll do. All right, so we have a remote deal that we are going to do. I want to thank John Holmes for sending me this stuff. No idea what's in it. Sounds like some coins. We're gonna go through it and see what we can pay John. Whoa. Whoa, there's a lot of stuff. Let me just take a look at this. All right, so we're gonna offer John $165. We'll see what he says. All right, so John countered at $200, and that's honestly more than I want to pay for this stuff because I think there's a $50 to $80 profit tops. So I'm gonna counter 175. So just going over this remote deal up close. This is a silver proof. This is sterling silver, Ulysses S. Grant. This is sterling plated, but it's a nice antique. I might be able to get 30, $40 on it, maybe. These coins here, nothing too great. Commandate nickels, it's a 40%er. Again, nothing good here. The $10 metal, nothing good here. Yeah, I mean, the stuff isn't great. Some like kind of whatever currency, it's fun to have. But these were kind of expensive. I paid them $40 for the pair. I might be able to get $40 each on these. Kind of surprised. They're in really good shape. This is a fun item. It's a Zimbabwe traveler's check for 100,000 from 2003. It's stamped. Never seen one. It's a $10 item. It's super duper boomer shit. Bronze set Presidential Hall of Fame. And then if you ever see slabs like these, coins and slabs, but they're like kind of cheap and like, you don't really recognize this. It doesn't look like PCGS like that. But these are like knockoff slabs. Anybody can do this. You make your own slab, you make your quote unquote grading company, you can incorporate it, you put a fancy deal on it with a barcode, and you just get these like whatever coins and you advertise them as being something really special. I'm not gonna do it, but if I threw this on the ground, this would break wide open. This is so poorly made. And this, if I threw it on the ground, would not break open. It's not PCGS or NGC or ANACS, forget the grade, forget it, it's just a sham. So I'm gonna probably just blow all these out in one lot. Yeah, $180 on this stuff. I'll probably make about $50. He wanted me to come up to 200 and there was just no profit there if that had happened. What's going on, you guys? We're Between the Pond. I'm Evan, this is Juliette.
Hi.
And this is our gold and silver business. How's the week been?
Stressful.
Very, very stressful. So we've had some really good things happen this week and we've had some not so good things happen this week. The first thing I want to talk about, the only really good thing that happened this week was the newspaper, the local newspaper, the St. Louis Park Sailor did a write-up on Pond Man. And we got the front page, we got this whole big, exciting spread here. And what's really funny is our competitor is on the back page. Yeah. You don't get to see his name. We're not giving him any free ads. But this was free. And I bet this cost him at least $1,000. So it just goes to show you how successful we are with what we're doing and how it's organic. But part of the reason why you are here is you have not been on my YouTube channel really that much. And I forgot to thank her in this because I was not expecting, like this phone call just came out of the blue and I'm over here, blah, 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 blah. And then I just like totally forgot to say thank you and mention all the hard work and the fact that I depend on you and you have made this possible. So.
It's okay.
Thank you. I'm really sorry that I forgot to bring this up, and I just want to let everyone know that it's not just my hard work, it's hers too, and I wouldn't do so good without you. I don't think that I could make this work, so.
It's been good.
Very, 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 very
I'll live. It's okay.
gracious. And the next article, because I'm sure there's going to be more. Oh, there's Sticky in front of the camera. You're prettier than I am anyway, so you might be a better selling face than me.
Nah. No, it's okay. I'll live. And
Pretty girl or Wolven Jew? Pretty girl, Jew. Okay, so but this was great, and what's really, really awesome about this is we've had such a hard time reaching older people, and this is in like every senior center and like, because they don't use Google, so it doesn't matter that our Google score, we're killing it. I'm really happy about this, so I really hope that this continues and that we can get more press and keep it coming. Other good stuff that happened this week happened about 2 hours ago. We sold the teapot.
to someone in Beverly Hills.
Beverly Hills.
$1,000. The guy said he's gonna use it too, and I'm just thinking like, oh, that makes sense. Calling from Beverly Hills, dropping $1,500 on a,
Oh, yeah.
love it.
You should invite us for tea.
I would like that in his mansion. He said, full disclosure, I am gonna use it, and I didn't say it, but I'm thinking like, it belongs to you, stick it up your ass if you want. Once I sell it, it's yours. I don't care what you do with it.
Yeah.
But I'm not sad to see it go because there's so much money tied up into this, and we'll get to the money thing in a minute, but it's a cool piece, and it's a shame to lose such a lovely talking piece.
Yeah.
What other good stuff happened this week? I had some stuff written down, but it's not good stuff. No, now it's just bad stuff. We had our Tuesday, or at least my Tuesday, was like one of those days where everything that can go wrong went wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, I literally didn't sleep. I don't know why, for whatever reason, I just like could not fall asleep. And my cat puked on me at like 5 in the morning, right as I was about to fall asleep. So I definitely couldn't sleep after that. Came in here late, first thing I did was drop a big slab coin I have. Dropped it, cracked the case, knocked $200 off the value. Then I burned the shit out of my fingers with acid. Look at this. I don't know what you can see, but like, oh my God, did this hurt the next day? And it fucking got into my nail, so now my nail, it's even got on this nail too. Oh yeah, and then we had 2 people had issues on eBay. We never have issues on eBay. One person got a silver chain that turned out to not be good. And he sent us a picture of his face with like the magnet and the chain, and he's just like scowling.
He did not look happy.
No, he looked really pissed.
But he was actually pretty fair. He was nice.
He didn't leave negative feedback, so at least there was that. And if you're the person who bought it and was watching, we're sorry about that. I guess we just were going too quick. So there's that. There's the thing with the coins. I bought a proof set that I didn't open up. It was a 2012, which is like a $150 proof set. And like half of the coins were from a different year. And it came in like a deal, and I didn't open up the box. And so that was bad. We had to give a 50% refund on that.
Yeah. Luckily, he wasn't upset as well.
And then the worst thing that happened was this.
That was bad.
This is fake. I paid $1,000 for this.
That is the worst thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I was, oh my God, and it was like, I had just gone out to get lunch, and I was in the car thinking like, fucking what else is gonna go wrong today? Come back, dealer we work with, we were gonna sell this to him. He's like, that's no good. There's 3 steps you can do. I did 2 of them. I have walking through exactly what I did wrong in Pawn Man in like an upcoming episode, but I did not take my time. And as a result, I lost $1,000 here. Well, I bet we'll get about $100 on it, but no, I mean, it's a big loss. So I had to file a police report to document that it happened and to alert the police that there's somebody out there running a scam. Because like this was totally a scam. Like I'm racking my brain about the interaction and like thinking about it and watching the camera footage again, it's like, I should have known better. So yeah, $1,000 at a time when we can't really be losing any money. The other thing that has made this week difficult was the money situation. That it's okay, it's worked out. There was a few days where I was fucking really, really stressed out because, so what happened was to open this business, it was about $80,000 between money that was my own, money that I got from US Bank, and money that I got from 2 of my TikTok followers, small loans, 10K each. And I had to pay them back this week. It was a 6-month loan, like I said, April 1st to October 1st. So I had money to pay him back, but I thought, well, this is great. I'll just pay him back, and then I'm only gonna owe what's left of my US bank loan against my business. And like, you know, the business goes from being already profitable to like way profitable. What I didn't consider was how badly we needed that working capital and what happens when it goes away. All the magic of all the things in the air and me being able to turn stuff and pull money out of it to pay us and make this, all that disappeared. And so I thought we could make it work, and it's like, well, we'll just get there, we'll cross that bridge once I pay them back, and then I'll see where we're at. And by the time I realized that was a mistake, I had paid them back, and we were short on cash we're gonna have the shorts for about another week. And luckily I was able to line up some more money, so it's gonna be fine. But I underestimated how badly we needed that, and that was a mistake, and I've had to turn away a couple items that came in this week that were more high end. I turned them down because I just didn't want to sink the money into it, where would have been great content, would have been great to see. Somebody offered me a 1933 inauguration ticket. Like, you know where they inaugurate the president? It was for FDR's inauguration.
Oh, that's super cool.
Yeah, but it was like $1,000 item. I was gonna offer him a couple hundred, but I don't have a couple hundred to sink into something cool and weird. Other shitty thing that happened in this week of shitty things is TikTok decided to change the terms of service about messaging people. You can't message people on TikTok now unless you follow them and they follow you. meaning my entire fucking TikTok business got fucked up because of this, because now I can't communicate with people and I can't do sales with people. So yeah, that happened yesterday without any warning. It just was like an axe dropping, and as of right now, my solution is I just have to follow everybody that I've done business with, which is annoying because I was being really exclusive about who I was following. Basically, you guys, what you're gonna have to do, if you don't follow me, alert me to follow you, and I will. Hit me up on Instagram because they haven't instilled these ridiculous policies yet. I'm still figuring it out. We're in the process of trying to build some kind of a retail online website. I wasn't expecting this, and it really, really caused a problem for me. I bet we've lost 2,000 in revenue so far since this happened yesterday. It's so freaking inconsiderate of TikTok. They just like don't even think about like, oh, I wonder how this is gonna affect our users. Okay, let's get into the questions. And by questions, I mean question, because I only got one this week. The question, Gage wants to know, do you buy Pokemon cards still? Yes, I do. I will not pay what you see them going for on eBay. I have done probably better than worse on the Pokemon cards that we bought. I overpaid on some and that left a bad taste in my mouth. I've underpaid on some and I like that. But just between the overpaying and the underpaying, I gotta be careful with what I do. You guys remember the episode about Pokemon cards. It was a learning lesson. So I do still buy them, just I can't pay what you see them going for on eBay. That's the only question we got.
Oh, surprising.
Mm-hmm. So, put your questions in the comment section below.
Get curious.
Get curious. Get real curious. If you guys like this video, be sure you give it a thumbs up. Put a comment in the section below so that I can answer it on the next Between the Pawn. Be sure to follow me at Evan Kale and at Pawnman. Check us out on eBay. There's a link in my bio to find that. It's not hard. The amount of people that are like, where can I get your eBay?
Every time. Google it.
Google it. And that's all I got. I will see you guys back here for another episode of Pawn Man. Later, guys. Bye-bye.